Hey guys, welcome back. It's Andy and Jenna from A Couple Travelers. We have a brand new video for you today talking about how you could save two very important things during your next vacation to Universal Orlando Resort. That is time and money. Let's get into it.
And in case you are new here, we publish a new video every single Sunday at 10 a.m. So hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell so that you don't miss an upload.
Tip number one for your visit to Universal Orlando Resort. It's kind of obvious, but stay on property. And that's because of three separate things. First of all, you get complimentary transportation from your resort to the theme parks. Secondly, you get early park admission, and thirdly, you get complimentary package delivery from merchandise locations in the park back to your hotel, so you don't have to lug your souvenirs around with you all day. Now for early park admission, the rides that are actually open early every day are subject to change, so just check before you head into the park that day. But usually you'll find like the Wizarding Worlds in each park, those will be open, but it's not a standard set rides that are open. But all of this is really meant to obviously save you time and money, specifically on the budgetary aspect of it. When you bundle your resort stay with your theme park tickets for your Universal vacation, they will give you a discounted rate.
Tip number two is that if you stay at one of Universal's premier resorts, you get unlimited express pass for free. So if you stay at either Loews Royal Pacific Hotel, Loews Portofino Bay Hotel, or Hard Rock Hotel, you will be able to cut the lines at the theme parks, and all of this is for free. And that is a value of $129 per person for the unlimited express pass. So just by staying at the premier resorts, you get this for free. And if you have a big family, if you're even just a family of four, that is going to save you a lot of money. And then a lot of times you're going to be able to ride a lot more rides during the day because you're going to be cutting the lines, and then you can go on your favorite attractions more than once. It's just an awesome perk. The only ride that it does not currently work on is Hagrid's Magical Creature Motorbike Adventure. It is hands down the most popular ride in the park. But because you are staying on property at Universal, you can get into the theme park an hour early. So on the day that Islands of Adventure opens early, you can head right to Hagrid's and get on it before the line gets too long.
Tip number three, bring a fanny pack. It's apparently back in style depending on who you ask.
No, it's not.
That's why I said depending on who you ask, it's back in style. I don't know. I wouldn't wear one. But anyway, regardless, bring one because it may help you out for a couple of reasons. Now, Universal makes you put your stuff in a locker depending on what ride you were going on. So basically putting your stuff in a fanny pack will allow you to cut out the locker line. You don't have to wait in that and get on the ride quicker, and it's just a smaller bag to have on your person, basically. Now, for this policy, there are two exceptions for two of the roller coasters, Rip Ride Rocket and the Hulk. They're both inverted, so they are super strict with that. Everything needs to be off of your person before you go on the ride. You'll actually go on metal detectors before you actually board the ride, so just keep that in mind. Locker rentals are free, but if you do have an oversized bag, it could cost you upwards of $2 to rent the locker.
Tip number four is to get a park-to-park ticket. A park-to-park ticket is the only way that you can experience both Wizarding Worlds of Harry Potter, Diagon Alley, and Hogsmeade, and it is the only way you can ride the Hogwarts Express, which is the ride that actually takes you between both lands. So save yourself some time and book the park-to-park ticket in advance, because when you get there and you try to go ride the Hogwarts Express, you're going to realize you don't have the right ticket and have to go to customer relations and upgrade it so that you can experience that ride and see both Wizarding Worlds of Harry Potter.
Tip number 5 is to try to eat outside the typical lunch window of 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Don't make the same mistake that we did on our last Universal trip. We'll link that video here. But we tried eating during that prime lunchtime, and it was a whole debacle, basically. So do yourself a favor. Try to plan accordingly in your day. Have a big breakfast. Plan on a larger dinner with maybe like a small snack in the morning, but work your day around maybe having lunch at an unconventional time.
Tip number 6 is to consider the universal dining plans. There are 2 options, a quick service and a table service option. Both are meant to save you upwards of 25% on your food if you book in advance, so it's definitely something to consider. In the universal quick service dining plan, you get 1 quick service meal, 1 snack, and 1 beverage per person per day. And for the universal dining plan, it's everything that's included in the quick service plan plus 1 table service meal as well. So you're getting a full service meal, a quick service meal, a snack, and a beverage for that. And again, purchasing it could save you up to 25% on food, and there are hundreds of locations around Universal in the theme parks, in City Walk, and at the hotels that you can utilize the dining plan. In addition to the dining plan, there's also a Coca-Cola Freestyle souvenir cup offering. If you're the type of person who drinks a lot of soda when you're in the parks, it may be worth looking into getting one of the refillable cups. You can get free refills that day, and then when you can bring it back on further days and pay a small fee to renew it, basically. But if you're, a big family and you're going to be drinking a lot of soda, that is definitely something to look into to save you money. And this can be added on top of your dining plans as well.
Tip number 7 is also a fairly obvious one, but it's to download and to use the Universal Orlando mobile app. Most people have a smartphone. If you don't, get with it. It's 2021. We have apps to help us with these things. So by downloading and using the app, you could do everything that you'd expect. You could see park hours. You could make mobile orders for dining. You could check wait times for rides. You could check park policies and park rules, things like that. It's your one-stop shop for all of the information that you would need right in the mobile app. And even download the app before you go. So check it out before your trip, get familiar with it, and that way you'll be more comfortable navigating the app in the park.
Last but certainly not least is to consider booking your next trip to Universal Orlando Resort with a travel agent. And I just happen to be one. In working with a travel agent, I help you pick out which resort is best for your travel party, how many days of tickets you need, and I handle your full booking, I process your payments, and then I continue to monitor for promotion. So if a better deal is released, I will automatically apply that to your reservation for you.
So talking about saving time and money, travel agent is the perfect one to be the one to pay attention to all the details, take that worry off of you, and so you can just focus on having fun during your vacation.
Exactly. And with COVID, a lot of procedures are constantly changing, so I would let you know the latest details before your vacation so that you know what to expect. I can also recommend restaurants at Universal, answer any of your questions, and the best part, it's completely free to work with me. It is the same price as if you go to Universal's website and book the trip yourself, but then you also get my expertise and my assistance in planning your next vacation. So if you are interested in planning your next trip to Universal, my contact information is down below, and I'd be happy to send you a no obligation vacation quote.
So that is everything you need to know about planning your vacation to Universal Orlando Resort. And that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and follow us on social media at A Couple Travelers.
And until next time, keep traveling.